Scorpio, to your end of July reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Friends like this, hit that big old like button. Let's get in here and see what's going on with you, dear Scorpio. Got so many new subscribers, so welcome, welcome, guys, and thank you. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do this without any of the signs. So I thank each and every one of you for being here. Okay, let's see what's going on. We did finally get into that Mercury retrograde, which is a little bit different. If you guys watch that video, it's a little bit different from normal. And that's just because of, I think all of this is taking place mostly because Uranus has just gone into Gemini on the 7th, and it's causing also that karmic cycle releases. So you guys still feel like you are going through some karmic things. That's okay, right? It's okay because it still has to release. Okay, let's see. Scorpio. First, talked about that. Entering a new cycle. And you know the new moon is about, the new moon in Leo is about entering that new cycle after those karmic cycles are over. And it's like, hey, guess what? You know what? You're initiating a new cycle within that new moon in Leo. And there's no going back, right? There's no going back. So you want to make sure that whatever cycle you're on, that it's for the good. It's for the best of what you want. And that's what the Saturn retrograde is all about, is initiating what is authentic for you and making sure that you are, right, being pushed in the right direction. So making sure that you know the cycle that you're going in is the one that, you know, is bringing out your legacy, bringing out your the best of yourself, right, and what you truly want. Unfortunately, the world is not going to be that way, my friends, right? There's going to be a lot of people who are going to continue to keep doing the same shit over and over again, and they'll have to do their own karmic stuff. But those of you who watch, you know what's going on within the situation, so you know what you're supposed to do. And that is why it makes it so exciting, right, as you are releasing those karmics. And you're going to watch people around you, my friends, who are going to end up in karmic cycles or continue in the same shit, right? So you're going to be like, wow, I'm getting out of all my crap, and I'm just watching you continue to cycle through, or they're now getting their karmic dues, right? Ooh, however Saturn decides they want to do that, right? A great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Absolutely. You're on a new adventure. This is a great time for you, Scorpio. I mean, look at that. You're the captain of your own ship. Spirit says it's time for you to gather your strength, your courage, use that confidence, be the Scorpion that you are, and be the captain of your own ship. Hi-ho, off we go. Off into a new cycle. Wow. If you don't like where you're going, turn that boat around, right? Oh my gosh. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. And it's time to dance that dance, to savor your life. We're talking about that new moon. There it is. You can only imagine what's going to happen, you know. You can only imagine what's going to happen at that Aquarius full moon. I'm like very excited, right? Because we're in a time right now where it's 2025. 2 + 2 + 5 = 9. It's time to shed that skin. And we're in the year of the snake, and we're just shedding the skin, and we're just moving through shit. Right? And it's tough. It's not easy. All signs are feeling it. Whether they want to embrace it and go with it and savor the life for the passion or not, right? Like I said, you'll find a lot of people who are not. But you just tell them, too bad for you. I'm stepping into my power. See you later, guys. If you don't want to shed your skin and you don't want to be on the first light and the first cycle and get on my boat, then you can go away. You are strong beyond measures. You're going to get off that ship and look at that. And remember, he's holding that star in the lantern. It's the same as, it's kind of almost the same as the Hermit card in its own way. The only difference is this is really the Hermit card. which is crazy because it's right next to it, right? The solitude. The solitude is where you find the silence of the peace prevails. So you kind of take these two together. It's kind of like, yeah, here I go. Stepping into my own power because I have the solitude. I'm living in my own silence. I see my peace prevails over here, and I'm using that wisdom of the owl over here to get to where it is I need to be. So stepping into your power as you're on this great adventure, bringing in the solitude because you're savoring your life. But you know where you want to be, and the angels say you're protected on this journey. You are so protected. You are cherished through this transformative time of your life. You are definitely on a transformation within your life. Look at this. All these cards coming side by side. All the rejuvenation, all the healing. You became the mystic healer through this. And, you know, it's so beautiful over here, there, Scorpio, too, because you're also in this place that, you know, you guys are a very healing sign. My best friend is Scorpio, and anytime I have problems, this is one of the first people I go to, right? Why? Because you know what to say. You know how to get deep within that situation. Very deep sign. So, yes, and, you know, and now you're going to use that deepness towards yourself. You're not going to just throw it out to everybody. You're going to do it within yourself. That doesn't, but you can still help those around you. Yeah, go into the flow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm really excited about that full moon in Aquarius. I want to know because it's all about, the reason it's different all the time is depending on what planets are conjuncting it, what planets are around it. And Aquarius is all about that. It's about, you know, towers, but it's also about sudden awareness. It's also about legacy and the star card. So, I mean, there's a lot of great things that are going on there. Let's see, where the great adventure. This is your time to shine. Look at that. Putting the justice back where it needs to be. You have karmic justice on your side. Everything's becoming fair in your eyes. So where you felt like everything was unfair, you've gone through those karmic cycles and you're putting the fairness back, and the universe is helping you do so. That's why you're cherished and protected by angels. They're saying, now it's your time to shine. I'm going to give you what's rightfully yours. You felt exhausted. Now it's time for the pleasure. Getting out of this place of exhaustion. I'm tired. I'm weak. But now I was burned out. I was restless, but now you're not. You're going to start feeling that pleasure. You're going to start feeling like you're dancing with the universe. You're going to want to get out there. You might even be partying the right way. Maybe some of you are saying, oh, I used to party, but the wrong way. Now it's more like my soul is on fire and I can get out there with my family and my friends and just enjoy life at its fullest. For some of you, there's a sobriety going on as well, getting out of, we'll just say bad habits, right? Yeah, no more inner turmoil. You're going to step into your power, leave that inner turmoil alone. Wherever you felt like you had a comfort zone, you're saying no more comfort zone. For those of you who are coming at us, who are getting into sobriety, have really put in all the work, congrats to you. Give yourself a pat on the back, like not even joking. That's not easy. Whether, I don't care if it's smoking, I don't care if it's drinking, I don't care what it is. It's hard. You've got the work, and you're divinely protected through this journey. And what a transformation you have. Guys, this isn't just any kind of transformation. You're actually transforming, not just from some butterfly effect, but look, you've been worn down, torn down, burned down to the ground to come back as this beautiful phoenix. It's the biggest transformation of life. That's the one that says, I felt like I was going to die. If one more straw hit my back, I swear I'm going to die. Yeah. But The angels say, no, 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 because God doesn't give you more than you can't handle. But there's a time in our life where it does feel like I can't handle any more. But now it's all over. Yeah, the conflict is gone. You might have some people who are still around you, who still want to cause some kind of conflict, who want to try to drag you back to the wild party, who want to try to bring you back into a place. But remember, it could be a part of the karmic cycle. We are in Mercury retrograde. That would just be another one of God's tests, like, hey, are you sure you are done with this? 999. Are you sure that you got this? And you're going to say, absolutely. I'm not going to let them test me. I'm not going to go through that karmic crap again. I'm not going to allow myself to fall off the wagon, however it is. I'm not going to return back to that. I'm stepping into my power. But don't think for any second that the universe doesn't test you. I've been tested so many times, right, on just crap. So yes, you might feel like there's someone around you who's trying to bring you back into this terrible place. And you're going to say no. They're going to try to test your will, your might, take your swords away from you, whatever it is. But you're going to overcome this challenge. Give me a card on the 5 of Swords, because I do see that. Could even be a relationship. If you're trying to get a divorce, they might be trying to drag you back in. You'll be nothing without me, telling you all these horrible things that are not true, where you already found your power. They're trying to become the captain of your ship. You're like, I'm the captain. I'm the captain. You're not a captain. In fact, you're not even on my ship. I threw you overboard. You're not even swapping the deck. You're not even swapping the deck. I threw you overboard. Walk the plank, right? Or I thought I threw you overboard and you climbed back up somehow. I don't know. Nope, they can walk the plank now. Nope, it says you have this. You've got this. They might end up putting you in a place of solitude to have to think. You might have to bring back your energy, hide yourself out, right? After you just got done savoring life, doing all these beautiful things, and then this thing wants to come back. But it's saying, you got this, because you're going to realize what power you actually have within yourself over here, Scorpio. You're going to realize what victory and progress you've made by just going within. You know, go to your bedroom, lock your door, go to your bathtub, take a bubble bath, whatever it is, right? Because it's going to show you how much you have and how much wish fulfillment is in the air for you. You've got so many new, that's a beautiful Scorpion card. You have so many new desires coming through. Keep daydreaming. Spirit says keep daydreaming, keep manifesting, keep those fantasies going. Keep going strong. Absolutely. Meditation, contemplation. They're trying to make you believe that you're missing out on something. You're not missing out on shit. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay? Sit, relax. Protected by angels. You have a message. The messages, the downloads from the angels, the dreams. You also have a message that's coming through that I also love as well. It's also saying that you've reached your highest points. You're reaching up that ladder. You're gaining that strength. You're growing. You're getting in all these new beautiful things by letting go of these things. You're bringing in the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to have so many new things that are new opportunities that are coming through. That's a new project, new inspiration, things that are inspiring you. You're going to feel so good because you're no longer in the 9 of Swords, no matter what the situation is. Whether it's the job loss or this or that, whatever it is. You're going to feel 100. You might feel like you have difficult decisions to make, but you're going to end up with the 3 of Cups. Might be some difficult decisions that you might feel are painful endings, you know, but it's okay because, you know what? Let them collapse. Let them collapse because you have the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is that pleasure, that savoring your life, you know, that passion, that pleasure. You're going to find that there's so much more for you. You might even have a new job out on the horizon, whatever it is you're looking for. It's almost like, yeah, get rid of your devil, get rid of your temptations, get rid of that energy. Don't let that energy come back. You know who you are. You let it go and you transformed. Ooh, love that coming out on the Phoenix. Yeah, you know, you've gone through this cycle of almost death in itself. The beautiful Scorpion card again with the death card. You had this closure. You have transformed and you've gotten through all of the dark, I'm just going to say darkness. Things that were not good. And the reason I'm going to say darkness is sitting right next to the devil. You said, go away, devil. The dawning of a new day. Do you see that over here? Sun is rising. There's a Hierophant standing here. He's saying, take my hand. You're no longer in death. Transform and come with me, and I'll show you the light. You don't need to be over here. Transform with me. Shed all of this away, and I'll show you a new way. Wow. Okay. The end of the month is where you're going to reach new heights. New sudden awarenesses, new heights, new pleasures. Getting past all of these karmic cycles and beginning this new cycle, this fresh new start. Knowing it and feeling it. New beginnings, there it is. And your money, these are money cards, so in your money situation, you are having new beginnings. Your money is starting to make a huge turnaround. You're going to start seeing the way money is coming towards you. This looks like the Ace of Pentacles. And it's talking about hitting the reset button for you. You have wealth and sudden wealth on the way. This is keep up the great work. You are now moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Here comes the money, honey. Ooh. And one more. You are the alchemist. You are the magician. You make magic happen everywhere you go because there's a transformation in the situation. You're moving on up. Taking the wheel over here. Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities. Salary increase. Love that because it's going to sit right next to the Seven of Cups. Whoop, whoop. Exhausted, no more. Whether it's in finances, I don't see my money. Nope, here comes that money. Your bank account is not exhausted. Remember, it is going to take a little time though. Okay. But you will start seeing that improving through the time. Okay. Love is in the air. Let's see what's going on with your love life. Imperfections. Love is beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Those of you who are trying to fix a love relationship and you think you can work this out, you guys are going to go through this beautiful new cycle together to improve this relationship. There's a wish coming in. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. Take this how it resonates, okay? Alone time. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. And baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships, so get ready to unpack it. Wow. Okay. And getting an overall message for you guys. What do we have? I thought I had another deck over here. I do. Oh, there it is. Overall message for the beautiful Scorpio for the end of July. I can't believe it's the end of July already. We just pause for 1 second. It's like, where did the summer go? Because, you know, it's like kind of crazy. I always forget kind of where we are in the middle of the year until all of a sudden it's like I see a calendar in my head and I'm like, are you freaking kidding? We're right there already? Oh my gosh, this year's almost over? Okay. I'm getting older. This shit's just going way too fast. I'm going to be 80 before you know it. And I haven't even hit 50 yet. But it's like, before you know it, I'll be 50. Right. Next year, I'll be like, and now I'm 50. And I just swear within the next 2 years, I'll be like, and I'm 80. So I swear you not, these years, are they not going by faster? I don't know. Okay, stepping stones. Take the next step. That's it. You're on your way to the stepping stone. You are on stepping stones, though. I mean, you're moving beautifully on these stepping stones. And this really is going to be a stepping stone process for you. That's why I said, you know, just take some time. Take some time, because remember, energy is fluid. It's saying, I'm bringing out this message for you now. This is when it's starting to unravel. Okay, but I don't want you guys to be like, well, it didn't happen within the end of the month. Little things start happening. It's the stepping stones. One little stone here. I start getting strong. I start doing this. I start doing that. Okay. It's not a, you know, a 100% personal reading, even, you know, even though, because it's saying this is where you're transforming. This is how it's all coming together for you at the end of the month. Okay. Because that's really the way it works. And one more for the collective, the guardian stone, awakening process and initiation. It is. It's because it's the time of the initiation. You're initiating the new beginning. You're initiating this new programming of the way you're made. It's just like I'm releasing this old program and bringing a new program in. It's like being a computer. It's the only way to really see that. Because you're shedding away everything that doesn't serve you anymore and bringing in this new beautiful cycle as you're getting strong and becoming the leader of your own life. And then seeing all these people and all these things around you that you're just going to be like, and for a lot of you, you're just going to kind of look down at it and you're going to just kind of be like, and I used to raise you up so high, I used to think you were the shit, and now I just see you as a toad. That's what growth does. Because you realize that person is not, they're really not good for me. If they're trying to bring me back down into a place where I just grew from, they're a toad. They need growth. That's not good for you. It might have been good for you yesterday, but it's not good for you today. Do you see what I'm trying to say? That's great. But once you have this awakening, you're going to realize that's just baggage. That's just not where I want to be. Those are old things that no longer serve me. So now you're having this beautiful awakening to what it is you truly want and getting away from anything that does not serve you. You know, they could be good for somebody, but it's not me, right? Okay, guys, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.